Alpha. Being here to represent for all our, that generation, our moms and dads. So thank you all for all that they call it. Happy birthday to you, Sadie. We don't have much. There's nothing that we can even give to show how much we appreciate and love you. And we thank you so much for all that you do. There's a Bible verse that comes to mind when I think of Sadie, and it's found in Luke chapter 9, verse 23. It goes like this. And he said to them all, if any man shall come after me, let him deny himself daily. Let him deny himself, pick up his cross daily, and follow me. This verse comes to mind every time I think of Sadie because my whole life, she's been an excellent example of that verse and what that verse means. Might not always want to do it, but she does it. And for some reason, she's always there. One thing I remember is she showed up to one of my boys, I think it was a football game, or no, I think it was band, something like that. And then we left, we said bye, and everyone's going home. All of a sudden we saw she's at Addison's basketball game. Like, how the, she just left here and already she's there. And Sadie's always made it, she's always went out of her way to make sure that she's there, to be the #1 supporter, the biggest fan for all these kids. So I know we all appreciate you so much, and we don't know how to thank you, but we love to wish you a happy birthday, and may God continue to bless your journey in this life. Anybody want to say anything? Okay.
Love you.
I do. I want to say thank you to everybody. I feel like we, especially us older ones, we're getting to the age where time seems to go by real fast. And low-key been kind of scared of 40 because this is the age my dad was when he died. And so that's why I really wanted to celebrate it, because you never know which birthday is going to be your last. And I don't want to be a downer, but now that all our kids are getting older and they're spread so thin, and I feel like we're getting to where we're not, us older ones, inseparable, always growing up. And now that, we have to follow our kids everywhere they go, and we're not able to be together always like we used to be. And I miss those days, and I want those days for these kids. And so, thank you guys. Thanks to me and Caitlin for letting us come literally crash your house. I'm so sorry. But, this is so important. Kids, I know your parents gave up a lot to bring you guys down here. And so, this isn't meant to just celebrate me, but it's meant to remind you guys that you're going to get old, and you're going to get old like us. But it's really important that you do what you can to show up for each other and make memories for each other, because one day it's going to be you guys doing this kind of stuff. And it's really important that, these kids live down here. And it's important that you guys make your way out to come see them too. They always have to be the ones coming up there. And so, you guys are getting so grown. Like, Israel's about to graduate, and then it's on from there until these little kids. And so, we don't have much, but what we lack that way, we are so rich in family and culture and tradition. And so it's so important to me that whether this becomes an annual thing, we don't celebrate my birthday, guys, I promise. Now that I've reached 40, let's be done with that. But giving us an opportunity to get together. You guys are about to go to college, and then you guys are going to start getting married, and then have families of your own.
In that order, by the way.
That's a different conversation. But it's important. Make time for each other. And you're gonna have so much to do all the time. But stop. We're always gonna get together for Easter. We're always gonna do Thanksgiving, and you guys are gonna be torn between different families. But you gotta make family a priority. We're never gonna be the families that go years without seeing each other, and then we're strangers. That can't be us. And look at our parents. They're not the ones steering the ship anymore. And so, wherever you are, kids, I know you guys see each other in school. These are your brothers and sisters. And you prioritize them before anyone else. And although we've gotten away from some of the cultural things that we're used to, we'll be the ones, the bad guys reminding you stuff. That's how it's gotta be. Boys, never go in a girl's room. Girls, never hanging out like that. If y'all hanging out together, it's down in the living room. That's it, period. All right? Church, make it a priority. I know we're split so different ways, but faith is not just at church. Make it a priority as a family. Getting together in prayer. That's culture, faith. That is what this family has always been built on. And you guys got to carry on in the next generation. I love you guys so much. And I appreciate you guys taking time out of your hecka busy schedule to be here. I wish we could have brought everybody, but I really didn't want to do that to be a different house. But thank you guys so much for coming down here. Thanks for waiting to eat. I know the kids are starving, but I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for celebrating this old lady. But just a reminder that I'm not as old as her.
or John Mila.
I love you guys.
Age, it's how you look and how you feel.
No, thank you so much. Hey guys, I hope you guys are listening because those are straight from her herself. Tips and the keys to deny yourself. Like the verse I was just sharing with you guys. Deny yourself and make everyone a priority and how to prioritize and how valuable family is. So in closing, I want to turn over the mic over to the head of the household, to Lucky. Say a few words and then please bless your other sister's birthday.
And the food.
And the food, please, Lucky. Thank you so much.
And my brothers all my life. Growing up, you've always been there. I remember going. You were in college and we were in school, and you always checked up us. You always checked up on us. Grades.
That hasn't changed.
They thought.
That's not changed.
Hey, she was in college. You just checking on my grades, and she was getting mad. I was like, "What do you have this?" But that just shows you that, Sadie, she's a giver, and she will give everything in support, and in anything you do, she'll just support us, and all that love that she pours out to us, it doesn't go,
Unnoticed.
unknown yet. Now I got my own kids, and we're not in Fort Worth most of the time, and every time we go see you, and my kids, they always love seeing you, and getting to see all the kids hang out and have fun and hear them laugh, I can see why that was our parents. That was good goals for all of us to stay connected, and no matter where you're at in the world, when we see our cousins in New Zealand and Australia and all of them, it's like we picked up where we left off. But seeing, especially Camila hanging out with all the other cousins, Rocky, he's loving it, hanging out with Simone, hanging out with all the other kids. He just want to be with them, and so it's a blessing to see that, and that you help everyone keep us connected, and we appreciate everything you do. And I was honored when you had asked me if you can come celebrate your 40th with Viviana here. It's a blessing, and I know Viviana might not know this, and definitely Sophia, she will not know this because get down. She will not remember this, but she'll definitely remember that NC Sandy was the best, especially when it comes to gifts. Saying to get the best gift.
She does.
But can you guys?
No, thank you for loving our kids. Yes. And I was like, absolutely, she can come. We love things.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. Yeah. I can, even on the outside, I know that you love family.
The best thing is, you know, you don't have to worry about hotels and everything. I mean, you guys always are welcome to come over here and crash. Literally crash. The theater room, the main cave is always open. You guys can come and lay down in there whenever you guys need to.
Tonight it might be the woman cave.
That means y'all get the theater.
What's crazy is the guy in Bolton.
Oh yeah, I guess we bless the food. Hey, what is this? Lord, I just want to say thank you for bringing everybody here safe and that the parents travel all the way down here just to celebrate Sadie's 40th birthday. And God, I just want to say, please take care of us and guide us and give us the strength and courage. And to give us strength and courage, and that we celebrate Sadie's 40th birthday. I also want to say thank you to the guys that helped prepared all the food, and although they didn't have to, but you know, that's just us, and that we always share thanks and give thanks, no matter where we're at. We're always gonna come and talk a hand. It's always nice that we all get together and just like we always did when we were growing up. And Lord, I just want to say thank you and let this food nourish our body and give us thanks. Amen.
Thank you.